Hello guys, Jake Bond 45 here. I'm gonna do my thoughts on CM Punk's promo suit on the previous Monday Night Raw, and I have to say this promo was the best promo I have seen from WWE in years. Like it was really that good, and people aren't lying when they're saying it was one of the best promos. I think it's the best promos that WWE has ever put on TV, and the reason why his promo was good because it was real, and then we, the mature audience of the WWE, we know everything he said was true, and basically what CM Punk states in his promo is how he doesn't hate Cena, but yet he hates the fact that he's presumed by WWE that he's the best wrestler, and basically he was saying that he's the best wrestler in the world, and how guys like John Cena, Hulk Hogan, and The Rock kissing Vince McMahon's ass, which I don't agree with, but I think there was some favoritism towards those guys just because you know in the wrestling business for WWE is all about money, you know, and the image that WWE wants to put. And basically, CM Punk was just going on about how he's done so many things, which is true because he has great mic skills. He was great at commentating when he was injured at the time, and he's a really good wrestler. And I think with WWE, with me, I don't think you should be based on mic skills. When you think of a wrestling company, well, soon, well, if you guys haven't heard or not, but WWE is going to change its whole, you know, image. But basically, it's not going to be about wrestling, but more about entertainment-wise. But even before they announced this, and you see these guys like The Miz and John Cena, guys who aren't really like great wrestlers, but yet they're always, they climb the ladder to the top in WWE according to storyline so fast, and it doesn't make any sense because when you think of a wrestling company, you think, okay, the best wrestler, the best wrestlers out there are going to be the main eventers. They're going to be the guys that push this company to the top. But for WWE, it's all about now with entertainment and less about wrestling, which I see and that's why CM Punk is leaving, because he feels that all his work that he has done, and then he's still not at that main event status, that he thinks he should be, which is true. So I think he should be way top in the storyline with WWE and other wrestlers too. But just because some wrestlers don't have great mic skills, they're reduced to being jobbers and whatnot, and not get opportunities, at becoming, that high up in the caliber of WWE. And when people say that they're Cena haters, I don't think that people hate John Cena. It's just the fact that I believe this too, that him and other guys out there, that they've reached so high up in the WWE that it's bullshit. It honestly is bullshit how much they climbed so far up in WWE so fast just because of their image and how they make the most money and whatnot. But and he was just talking about other things about how he's gonna. CM Punk said he was gonna bring the title maybe to New Japan Pro Wrestling and Ring of Honor and stuff like that. And he was mentioning how Paul Heyman, and at the time before, I think until it's right now, I'm not sure, but Paul Heyman was writer for the storyline with WWE. They was talking how he was a Paul Heyman guy, and also with Brock Lesnar. He was mentioning a whole bunch of elements that most of the time WWE doesn't really want to talk about, because that's another thing I excuse me, that's another thing I never got. Why doesn't WWE go and talk about like other wrestlers or other companies and whatnot? Like when TNA was doing that ECW bit with the old ECW superstars, it's like they don't talk about the ECW that they had in WWE. Like you rarely see like people mentioning how they were former ECW champions like Kristen. Like they don't mention at all with Kristen that he was a former like two-time, I believe, ECW champion. Other guys who have won the title, like they just don't talk about it at all. And then if they don't do that, then that makes you think like their time has been wasted if they're not going to be praised for their achievements. Because I mean, basically that time for Kristen was a waste of time if they're not ever going to talk about it. Like, cause they don't talk about the ECW championship. I mean, okay, it wasn't the best championship, but you know, they still won it. They still get credit, without the storyline and whatnot. And that's one thing I think that they need to change in WWE. This whole storyline to fix it like that. And then I see, with CM Punk saying he's leaving, I don't think he's gonna be the only guy leaving, because I see a lot of superstars when this new movement's about to start, where WWE's gonna be a lot more about entertainment, that they're gonna leave and probably go to Impact Wrestling or to another wrestling company, just because they came for wrestling, and now it's just gonna be entertainment and laughs, which is fine because I like good entertainment. And not saying like John Cena, and The Rock, they're great entertainers, that's their thing. But when it comes to wrestling wise, compared to other superstars who are like low, at a much lower caliber compared to them, it's nonsense. You should be based on your wrestling skills, but it's all about the entertainment now and all about the money. What else? Oh yeah, and CM Punk in his promo, he was mentioning how, like, people say that this promo might be scripted, which I think so too, since people are saying there's some spoilers for next week's tapings for Monday Night Raw. I'm not sure about that, but mainly what CM Punk said, that the company would have been better if Vince McMahon was dead, but then it wouldn't change because of his stupid daughter and his goofish son-in-law, referencing to Triple H, and basically saying how his whole family was stupid. I mean, that's kind of going a bit far, saying all that stuff about the boss, the chairman. But but basically the 95% of what CM Punk said was true, but this whole wrestling company, and even Daniel Bryan was talking about that before when he was on the NXT, how he was saying, companies only go for like not less with the wrestling skills, but more with like the image, with guys with like muscle or with great mic skills and whatnot. And CM Punk basically blew that out of proportion. Yeah, he stated the truth, which is why many people love this promo, because a lot of people, in the wrestling YouTube community, they talk about this on a daily basis. And CM Punk said the truth to a wide audience. And that's why you heard people clapping, because I was clapping too. I was amazed that, he would do a promo like this. And, basically that promo was just great overall. We'll see probably next week how they're going to build on that and whatnot. And, yeah, I mean, good luck with CM Punk, see where he'll go, after Money in the Bank. Because some people say, rumors, that he's going to sign another contract, which maybe not, I'm not sure. But you got comment below what you guys thought about CM Punk's promo and then all their things he said. Do you agree with them, yes or no? And opinions about, should a wrestling company, well, that started out as a wrestling company, should be based on the best wrestlers or the best at mic skills and whatnot? Because I honestly think if you're a really good wrestler and you've proven that on a daily basis, you should be on that caliber, the main event status. And a lot of these superstars in WWE aren't. That's one thing I like about Impact Wrestling, aka TNA Wrestling, better than WWE. The fact that almost the majority of superstars get their chance, to show themselves, and see what they can do and win championships and whatnot, and be higher up in the storyline or whatnot, or their storyline. So anyways, subscribe, comment, rate, especially comment below, because this was a really good promo. I really enjoyed this promo. It was real, right to the chase. This video is longer than I thought it was going to be, but just a lot of ideas just popped in my head, so I had to tell you guys. So I'll see you guys later. Peace.